HH has overstayed in Choma. What is he really doing there? Kafwaya speaks. Why is President Hakainde Hichilema still in Choma?
Lunte Member of Parliament Honorable Mutotwe Kafwaya says the president has overstayed and now Zambians are asking serious questions.
Is this routine governance, political strategy, or something more?
In this video, we break down the statement, the timing, and the political implications behind HH's extended stay in Choma. Good day, viewers.
Welcome to another edition of the InspirAfrica Official. I'm Nakash.
Hey everyone, hope your week's kicking off strong. Mine's been buzzing with stories from across the continent, and today's no exception.
We've got a lead that's got Zambia's political scene on edge, whispering about hidden agendas and presidential priorities.
Imagine the sun-baked plains of southern Zambia, where a powerful figure lingers far longer than expected, shrouded in secrecy amid his sprawling ranch. President Hakainde Hichilema, known as HH, has planted himself in Choma district for what some call an inexplicable extended stay.
But why? Is this a quiet retreat, or something more sinister brewing in the heart of his home province? What shadows lurk behind the facade of a working holiday? Could it be a strategic maneuver ahead of the 2026 elections, or a sign of deeper troubles? Health whispers silenced by a single rally, yet questions persist? And what about the voices rising in opposition, like Lunte MP Mutotwe Kafwaya, who's boldly calling it out? Has the president abandoned his duties in Lusaka for personal pursuits? Picture the betrayal felt by flood victims in distant districts, waiting for aid while their leader tarries in one spot. Envision the conspiracy theories swirling, political division sown at public gatherings, load shedding flickering back to life nationwide, all while the nation's helm seems adrift. What if this overstayed visit unravels the fragile unity of Zambia? What consequences await if transparency falters, and implications ripple into ethical lapses or electoral gamesmanship? Viewers, buckle up, we're diving deep into the mystery. HH has overstayed in Choma. What is he really doing there? As Kafwaya speaks. Factual foundation. The revelation came to light just this morning, January 14, 2026, when Patriotic Front, PF, Lunte Member of Parliament Honorable Mutotwe Kafwaya posted a scathing critique on social media, questioning President Hakainde Hichilema's prolonged presence in Choma district, southern province, Zambia. Choma, a key agricultural hub and HH's home turf where he owns a private ranch, became the focal point of suspicion amid ongoing national challenges like returning load shedding and floods in other regions. The story traces back to early January 2026. On or around January 7, state broadcaster ZNBC reported preparations for President Hichilema's arrival in Choma for what was officially billed as a 10-day working holiday in southern province. Videos from the time show him landing amid fanfare, greeted by local officials and supporters. By January 10, footage emerged of HH at his Choma ranch, engaging in what appeared to be routine activities, though details remained sparse. The timeline escalated when, on January 14, Kafwaya's statement hit platforms like Facebook and the Zambian Observer, claiming the stay had exceeded 15 days, stretching from late December into mid-January, overlapping with the holiday season. He highlighted a public rally in Choma where HH addressed crowds, promising transparency ahead of the 2026 elections and quashing health rumors with his energetic appearance. Yet, no official itinerary detailed daily work beyond the rally, fueling first suspicions from opposition figures that this was more personal retreat than presidential duty. Meanwhile, districts like those hit by floods went unvisited, and power outages resurfaced, amplifying the narrative of neglect. Step by step, what started as an announced working visit morphed into a political flashpoint, with Kafwaya positioning it as a moral failing in a nation of 116 districts. Direct evidence. To get to the heart of this, let's hear directly from the key player stirring the pot, Lunte MP Mutotwe Kafwaya. In his written statement published today on the Zambian Observer, he doesn't mince words. Here's Kafwaya in his own raw phrasing. What is HH doing in Choma? Is it normal for the president to stay in one district of the country for 15 days? Even if he was on working holiday. There is no work that he can conduct for this long in one district. He goes on, building his case with pointed frustration. What is more unfortunate is that his team is not even showing us what work he is doing there. They could only show us a public political rally at which hatred and national division were peddled.
Please tell him that load shedding has returned to the country. Let him return to State House to work. Pausing here for a moment. This rally Kafwaya references was captured on video, where President HH himself spoke, but Kafwaya frames it as divisive.
Continuing with Kafwaya's testimony, otherwise he should consider going on leave if he wants to stay away from work for no discernible reason in preference for staying at his farm in Choma. If there is an unavoided issue behind his stay in Choma, let it be made known to the citizens. But if there is none, bring him back to the office. And he wraps with a broader swipe. There are 116 districts in Zambia, and it's morally incorrect to keep the president in one district for over 15 days when some of them are experiencing flooding and yet he has not visited them. I hope he can visit flood victims soon enough and for a reasonable time to appreciate their suffering. Shifting to the other side, we have glimpses of defense from HH's camp, though not direct quotes in this instance. At the Choma rally, as reported by outlets like TikTok clips from Chibata Comedy, HH assured the crowd, "Elections are not about violence, we will support you with transparency." No hesitations noted there, but it was a polished address. Meanwhile, public comments on Kafwaya's post reveal pushback, like one responder saying, "Are you not the same people who said he had been flown to South Africa?" So, Zambia is not Lusaka, it's all the corners of the country. So there's no overstaying in any part of the country, he is at home. Actually, it's in Lusaka where he overstays. Another chimes in, "These individuals are the leaders we had, a collection of uninspired individuals and dull characters." What type of person are you? HH owns a farm in Choma, and it is December, a holiday period for ordinary people to unwind and tend to his farm. Is that a negative thing? That is indeed a rather absurd question to pose. These exchanges highlight the raw, back-and-forth nature of the debate, with natural stumbles and repetitions underscoring the passion on both sides. Deeper analysis. Zooming out, this isn't just about a president's vacation spot, it's a microcosm of Zambia's polarized politics as the 2026 elections loom. Kafwaya's critique implies a dereliction of duty, raising ethical questions. Is it appropriate for a leader to prioritize one district, especially his own, amid national crises like floods and power shortages? Legally, there's no bar on extended stays, but procedurally, the lack of a detailed public schedule fuels accusations of opacity. Reactions vary sharply. From the PF opposition, it's seen as evidence of HH's detachment, with Kafwaya, a potential PF presidential hopeful, using it to rally anti-UPND sentiment. Analysts like those commenting on social media dismiss it as rubbish politics or petty, pointing to the holiday season, spanning late December to early January, as justification for downtime at his Choma ranch. UPND supporters, including the Kafwaya district chairperson, defend HH's remarks at the rally as unifying, not divisive, and emphasize that Southern Province is his home, making any overstay a non-issue. Yet ambiguities linger. Why no visits to flood-hit areas? Was the working holiday truly productive, or a cover for health recovery, as earlier rumors suggested, rumors quashed by his rally vigor but not fully addressed? This connects to larger systemic concerns in Zambian governance. The balance between personal life and public service, the role of social media in amplifying opposition narratives, and how such stories erode trust ahead of polls. If unresolved, could this spark broader unrest, or is it mere election year theater? The stakes are high, leaving us to ponder if transparency will prevail or if divisions deepen. Thank you, viewers, for joining me on this investigative dive into HH's Choma stay and Kafwaya's bold call-out. Stories like this keep our democracy alive. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think it's an overstay, or fair game? Hit that like and subscribe for more unfiltered insights. We'll be back tomorrow with fresh editions from across Africa. Until then, stay inspired. I'm Nakash, signing off. Good day.